Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Naomi and let's dream about beauty. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression with the She's in Parties palette from Melt Cosmetics. This is what it looks like. And if you're interested in seeing what look I get out of this palette and how it performs and my thoughts, then just keep on watching. So using my JH32, I'm going to go into the shade Total Immortal, and I'm going to put that in through my crease. I have eyeshadow primer on, but my eyelids are not set. I'm just going in, tapping in. Quite a bit of kick up in the pan. Tapping my brush off. And back in. About a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I had my Botox topped up. I'm pretty frozen. I'm a little more frozen than I want it to be. So it should wear off in a month or so, but I'm used to really raising my eyebrows when I do my eyeshadow, and now I can't. That is blending up beautifully. It's such a pretty color. So just continuing to blend that out through the transition area, picking up the kick up. Sometimes I tap my brush off, sometimes I don't. Once I kind of get a feel for how the shadow's blending and you know how much fallout there is, that looks really pretty. I really like that. Okay. I'm just gonna, that's supposed to blow on your palettes, but okay, so now I'm going in with the JH34. Ooh, I picked it. I picked it. I meant to say that the first one I picked up was the JH34. As I mean, when you've got 5 brushes that all look like that, sometimes it's hard to see. Sometimes it's hard to tell which one's which. But I figured it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the next shade over called Last Caress. Ooh, that is a pretty name. I like that, Last Caress. And I'm just going to put this deeper into my crease. I'm just touching very lightly. I just want to be careful with this pigment. I don't know how pigmented it is, so just, oh, getting fallout. I did tap my brush off. It's quite, looks a little bit burgundy, not burgundy, but what I'm trying to say is that it's going on the lid a little more purple than I thought it would. They're blending super easily. No patchiness. Like I said, just a little bit of fallout. Okay, I'm going to take the first brush and the first shade and then just blend that out a bit. That's what we're looking like. Just going to try and sweep away all right. Now I'm going to use the shade Lost Control, way over here, the darkest one. I'm going to put that in my crease. Not in my crease. I'm going to put that in my outer corner. Actually, I'm going to take a mixture of Lost Control and Mean Streak. This one and this one. Oh, that looks great. It's just blending out beautifully. Beautifully pigmented. Okay, so now I'm going to use the shade Strange Love, which is this one right here, and I'm going to put that on my lid with a flat shader brush. I don't know how I end up getting off-centered. Have any of you guys ever watched Aly Art and learned from her about the Kibi body types? She has an interesting series on what your body type is. So the body types are dramatic, natural, classic, gamine, and romantic. So there's 5 main body types. And then within each of those categories, there's a subtype. Well, the ones on the extreme, so the dramatic and the romantic only have one subtype, because you can't be more romantic than romantic, you can't be more dramatic than dramatic, but you can be somewhere in between. You can be soft dramatic, or you can be I can't remember anyhow, it's really, really interesting. And I've learned a lot about the kind of makeup that you should wear for your, and it's not just about your body type, but it's about your face type too and everything. So fascinating. I highly recommend her channel. One of the reasons why I frequently don't do anything on my bottom lash line is because of my body type, and my body type, which is soft dramatic, is better off, not better off, but you know, if you imagine Sophia Loren and how she did very dark lash line with the eyeliner, but then on the bottom she didn't have very much. That's kind of anyhow, I will link the video I'm talking about down below for specifically for my type, and then if you're interested, you can watch further. So I am just going to grab a setting spray because I'd like to actually foil that shade on my eyelids. Okay, so now I just need some eyeliner. Oops, I bonked the camera. And that is the finished look with the She's in Parties palette. It's more purple than I thought it would be. Like, it comes across as quite purple, not as burgundy, but obviously I suppose if I used this shade, this shade, this shade, and then a combination of these two. So I'm just going to get my everyday palette so I can do shade for in my corners. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. Down in my inner. So what did I think? Wow, I think that this palette, I have zero complaints. There's nothing about it. It's not intended to be, I find, so, okay, let's back up a little bit. I prefer palettes to have a range from a light tone to mid-tone to a deep tone. It doesn't have to be a brow bone shade and a black. It just has to be where you can use that palette to add depth to your eye. So that, for me, you know, there's this shade which is lighter, these two, and then it goes deeper, 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 deeper. So I love that. For me, this particular shade, I mean, maybe you could do something with this one, this one, this one, and this one, and you wouldn't get such a purple look. This one on the eyelid, and then this one maybe in the crease, or this one in the transition area. And also, to me, it has a nice combination of the She's in Parties and Sleepwalk look a bit like they might be a satin, and then Mean Streak, Last Caress, and Total Immortal are mattes, and then Skeleton Kiss, Strange Love, and Lost Control are, but anyhow, I will swatch it for you. So we'll start out with Skeleton Kiss. Strange Love. Total Immortal. Last Caress. She's in Parties. Yeah, that's kind of coming out like a more of a metallic, I would say. Sleepwalk. Sorry, I'm not the best at live swatching. I'm trying to get better at it. Mean Streak. And the last one is Lost Control. So yeah. Rub my hands, my fingers on my pants. That is that palette. I'm very impressed. I'm happy to add this to my collection, and I'd like to use it more often. Of course, I got a million other palettes I have to use. Time is our most precious resource, and when you spend a little bit of your time with me, I really appreciate it. I hope wherever in the world you are, that you're well, that you're healthy, that you're happy. I would ask you to subscribe, comment down below, maybe click the like button, and activate the notification bell. That's it from me for today. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.